Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're talking about something that is, well, pretty much the ultimate nightmare scenario for any senior cloud architect. Your primary cloud provider goes down. And I mean hard. We're going to walk through the kind of protocol that turns that absolute nightmare into a manageable, controlled response. Because when everything grinds to a halt, your plan, that's the only thing that's going to save you.
Okay, let's just jump right into it. Picture this. It's 2 in the morning. Your phone is buzzing off the hook. You look at your dashboard and your primary cloud provider is completely dark. This question right here, it's not just some theoretical exercise. It needs a real immediate answer. So, what do you do?
This is the moment every architect builds for, but really hopes never ever comes. The alerts are screaming, the pressure is mounting, and you're the one in the hot seat. You have to make the right call, and you have to make it right now. All eyes are on you.
Now, here's something you might find interesting. Before you touch a single server, before you reroute a single packet of data, your very first move isn't technical at all. It's procedural. It is time to officially declare a disaster. This is how you take a situation that is pure chaos and bring it under control.
So, what is that? Well, think of this protocol as your team's playbook. It's a formal, pre-agreed-upon set of rules that's designed to take all the emotion, all the guesswork, and all the panic out of the equation. It's what turns that oh no moment into a predictable, structured, and, believe it or not, a calm response. And here's the thing. Every single solid disaster recovery protocol is built on these 4 pillars. You've got to have clear triggers, that's the when. You need defined roles, that's the who. A communication tree, that's the how. And of course, an execution checklist, that's the what. Let's dig into these. All right, let's talk about the people, because a plan is really just a document until you put names and responsibilities to it. In the middle of a crisis, knowing exactly who is supposed to do what, well, that's the difference between a fast recovery and just complete and utter chaos. A clear chain of command is absolutely non-negotiable. First up, you have the incident commander. This person, and only this person, makes the final go/no-go call. No debate. Then you have the comms lead, who handles all the messaging, keeping stakeholders in the loop, keeping the company informed. And finally, you have your technical leads. They're in the trenches, focused only on getting the job done. This structure completely eliminates confusion when every single second counts. And this is how that information actually flows. It works like a cascade. The commander makes the call and tells the leads. The comms lead immediately gets the word out to everyone who needs to know. And that's the signal for the technical leads to hit the big green go button with their teams. It just ensures the right people get the right message at the right time. No crossed wires, no confusion. So, with the roles defined and the communication flowing, it is finally time to get hands-on keyboards. It's time to actually execute the technical failover. And you do that using your predefined, pre-vetted, and well-rehearsed checklist. This checklist, this is the beating heart of the whole operation. And it's not just some random list. It's a very specific, logical sequence. You always start with verify. You don't pull the trigger without confirming it's really necessary. Then, halt and sync. This is so critical for preventing data loss. Only then, once the data is safe, do you reroute traffic. Then you validate that everything's working, and finally, you communicate success. This whole methodical approach is about building muscle memory for your team so they're not trying to improvise under fire. So we've gone through all these steps and procedures. But why? Why is having a formal protocol like this not just some nice-to-have idea, but an absolute non-negotiable necessity for any serious business? Well, the answer really starts with the money. And the numbers, they're always staggering. I mean, just look at that. We're not just talking about servers being down here. We're talking about lost sales, an entire workforce sitting idle, penalties for breaking service-level agreements, and real damage to your brand's reputation. In a crisis, every single minute you spend debating what to do next has a direct and, honestly, a breathtaking cost. And this, right here, is the bottom line. It's really a tale of 2 different worlds, isn't it? A protocol is the difference between these 2 columns. It's the difference between a controlled, rapid recovery and a chaotic, expensive, and frankly, a career-damaging crisis. It replaces finger-pointing with real accountability. Ultimately, this whole thing isn't just a technical document that's going to sit in a folder collecting dust. It is your organization's insurance policy against the inevitable. It's your commitment to business continuity, all written down and practiced long before you ever actually need it. So we'll leave you with this one question to think about, because when a real outage hits, you won't have time to go read a manual. You'll only have time to react. The whole goal of a great protocol is to make the right reaction, the right decision, an absolute instinct. Thanks for tuning in.